Well, the Rock 2 is doing great. Got 32,000 miles on it. Hadn't even been close to a dealership. Compared to the Rock 1, this is a superstar. Look where I am again. Kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. It's kind of bright and dark. A couple weeks ago we unloaded this sucker off the trailer. Don got out here with his needler, knocked all the paint off, used his newly built gantry crane to start disassembling this sucker.
Yeah, I should have made one of these a long time ago.
This thing weighs 4,500 pounds.
Yeah. Maybe more.
And now that you're an old fart, you can't pick it all up, so you need help.
It's true.
I'm surprised there's not a walker out here.
Well, welcome everybody to the Channel of Rust.
The Channel of Rust.
The Channel of
I gotta
Rust.
get your face in the picture.
No, you don't.
Well, it would be nice not to have to buy another lens again, but the 20-inch standard Cincinnati shaper.
In the process of taking it off to all the parts to restore it.
Got the table off.
Table off. Clapper box off.
Got the clapper box and the rotating head off.
Yep. Next thing I'm going to do is take this piece off. This is the rail. I think it's only attached right here is holding the nut for the lead screw on the inside. There's two gibs, so I think I just have to take this off, take the gibs off, and I can slide that right off. Because I really need to get in here. Actually, you can see this is so gummed up. It'll move, but boy, it doesn't move easy.
All right.
So I'm hoping once I take this off and clean all this out, I won't have to go any further in to take all these pieces, the lead screws out and everything else. Because I can clean the ends from just taking the caps off. Because the inside, the internals are still really good shape. There's no rust, there's still oil on them. So I don't want to go into that unless I have to.
How's all the controls?
Controls work really good. Everything moves really good. And I opened up some parts and looked in there, and all the gears look really good. And on this side, the big gear, not missing any teeth that I could see. Doesn't really look like it has a lot of wear on it. But boy, is it dirty in there.
Dark too.
Yeah, we had to clean that out real good with some diesel. The oil.
Imagine it's never been cleaned up.
No, never.
This is that oiler tower.
Yeah, somebody wanted to know if it was a steam engine.
Yeah.
There's actually 4 little points that drip. That you have to make sure they're all dripping.
I have to clean your glass now.
I'm going to take all that out and clean it.
Take the ram out.
Now see this one, the oil reserve is down here. It has a little window. It's part of the nut.
Oh.
But all the gunky oil is in here. I'm sure we'll have to clean all that out too and flush that out with some diesel.
Shoot, I'd put some degreaser in a pressure washer and get after it and then oil the heck out of it.
Yeah, something like that, but still a lot of work to do. The ram's coming off next. I'm sure we'll have to clean and hand scrape the ram.
See, you got the table over there.
Yeah, I took the table off. I started working on the top of the table before I took it off. It was all rusted, solid rust, gunk. Scrape off, the scraper, just years of gunk just comes off of it. Here's a little tip. People that are cleaning metal, you get a little piece of the green Scotch-Brite.
Yeah.
Spray it down really good with WD-40. Put the Scotch-Brite down. You put your sander on top of it. Turn it on and just run it back and forth, and it just cleans all the gunk. No elbow grease. I mean, the sander does all the work.
Did you scrape it off with a razor blade first?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, a scraper. A big hand scraper. Wide blade.
Hiding in there.
But that's a good tip. I mean, that
What
really
else
works.
are you going to give me out of here? Not much, huh?
Not much in here, huh? You never see
You
my,
got your metal rack
my
finished.
metal rack finished for my scrap metal. Built it. At least it sorted it out where I can get to it.
Yep.
That's all I really wanted.
Looks nice.
And it's on wheels too. I still have to run the power to this side. 3-phase power to get that grinder running. We'll definitely need that grinder and start working on the shaper.
Yep. Well, looking good.
About it.
Where's the rest of this machine? In here?
What machine?
The shaper.
Oh, yeah.
Go through the super secret entrance into the other part of the shop.
Into the den of rust.
The den of rust.
Got my blocks cut for
The feet.
the feet for the lathe. Yeah, I want to clean them up. This
The old, what is that, a closing?
closing surface grinder, hydraulic surface grinder. Yeah, this one is another reason I built the gantry crane, because I need to take the table off. I need to take this off to get to all the hydraulics to pull all the hoses off. So without a gantry crane, I just can't do it.
Too heavy.
Too heavy stuff. This is all one block of cast iron. Table's not light either, I'm sure. So, it's a work in progress.
I don't believe this. This little pan brake I gave you. I saw an exact one of these on Facebook Marketplace. He wanted $1,000 for it, and it didn't even have the fingers.
Oh, geez.
So,
Well, that's somebody that has exceedingly high expectations.
yeah.
Unrealistic expectations. Anyway, here's the clapper box. The rotating head. The clapper box attaches to this, which attaches to that. This is the dovetail to allow you to adjust the height. And the lead screw.
And when we got it, we thought that the clapper box had been welded shut.
Right.
And what did you find?
Absolutely no indication of any welds or grinding anywhere. What I did find was it was completely locked up. Couldn't even budge it. And when I figured I'd take the gib out to loosen it up before I cleaned it, and the gib was already broken. And you can see the end is all mangled up, that somebody mangled up, and you can tell it's got rust on the inside. It's been broken a while. So this gib had it jammed up. This broken part had it jammed up.
Oh, darn.
So I was able to get that off, and then I was able to move it enough to get some rust penetrator oil in there and start working it, and finally I got it freed up.
Oh, cool.
But it was just gummed up. The lead screw itself looks pretty good. It's pretty flat. I don't see any wear. You know, great amount of wear. I mean, all of the rungs are pretty still flat.
Cool.
The nut actually looks pretty good too. I stuck it in there. I couldn't move it back and forth. That, of course, you know, doesn't mean it's good to the thousandths, but at least it's not worn where you could feel some slop in there by hand. So we'll see how that goes.
Well,
But this will have to make.
so the only
we'll have to
thing,
make
we're
one.
going to have to make a gib for it.
That'll be a good video project, I think. Because this one's a little bit different gib. It has the half hollowed out parts on both sides.
Yeah, it's
for
adjustable
adjustment.
from both ends.
And it's tapered this way and this way.
Yeah. Well, we'll cut it out on a mill out of some Durablocks and then grind it and scrape it in.
Yeah.
Are you getting ready for Christmas next year?
These Sure Shots. I just bought these. I really like these. One of the few things you can still find made in America. It's made in Milwaukee. It'll hold 32 ounces of fluid. You pressurize it to 150 pounds, and it'll spray the complete 32 ounces. It's really good if you want to buy like WD-40 about a gallon. You could just, you know, a lot cheaper. You just put it in here to spray it. Or a degreaser. And so it's just my contribution to America.
Deodorant. Deodorant
You
would
could-
be good for that.
If you want to put some liquid deodorant in there, I bet you could do that.
Up.
You could probably put some moonshine in there too.
Moonshine.
Just spray it in your throat every time you need a little shot. Anyway, the vise. I finished the vise already. You remember this was a rust bucket, and
Wait a minute. Hi, baby. Do you miss me? I know.
Hey, look, it's crying oil all over the place for you.
Making it. It's sad.
Steve sold me a oil leaking machine.
You're going to be rich. There's oil everywhere.
Yeah, right. But anyway,
That's the vise that was a piece of rust on top of that
I
shaper.
was able to polish this up pretty good. But yeah, it's decent. At least it works now. It moves.
It moves. Whole thing.
It moves. Didn't move before.
Hi, baby. That was my favorite lathe of all times.
Yeah, I was shocked when you sold it to me earlier.
I was drunk, probably.
Yeah, moment of weakness or something.
It was pitiful. Now you made it a matching vise for that. It won't fit on there anymore.
No, I don't think it'd fit on there. I like that color, so I'm painting everything that color.
Yeah, I think I got a gallon of it, and we'll try it out. But you paint everything. I make it work first. Hey, look up there. You've been messing with your power supply?
Yeah, I gotta finalize that. There's a lot of things I gotta finalize. And other things come up and just temporarily hook something up.
Hi, baby.
You missed this. Couldn't resist.
You bought one.
I did. I bought the 20-ton one.
Where in the hell are you going to find enough friends to help you move a 20-ton something?
Just
No, don't look at me.
it was just a moment of weakness.
Now you'll have a hernia from lifting your jack.
Lifting the jack up. Yeah, it's pretty heavy, but
Well, looks good.
man,
I like your vise.
Vice came out pretty decent.
I just came over to borrow a big puller so I can take the pulley off the 10EE. And I saw all these goodies laying around.
Yeah, it's just always a little project going on here.
You doing good?
Yep, doing great. Beautiful day outside. Another day in paradise.
All I'm doing is going to doctors.
Well, at least you're able to go.
Yes, I'm able to go to doctors.
At least you're able to drive yourself to doctors too, yeah?
And then that cardiac rehab person decides that I should be an athlete.
There you go.
And we're training for the Olympics next year, I think.
You'll be in better shape after this heart attack than you were before.
I do know that they buy really cheap exercising equipment that's not very accurate. I sit there pedaling my butt off this morning, went 3 miles, and the calorie counter has got the decimal place in the wrong. I noticed it. I brought him over. I said, "Look, this says 20 calories. It's off by it should be 200 calories."
Yeah. Couldn't convince them of that.
They didn't. They had never noticed that at
Yeah.
that cardiac. They're glad I pointed it out.
I'm sure they are, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go do something. I don't know what, but I'm going to do something.
All right.
Bye, Don.
Bye, people.
You got to look at the camera when you say bye, people.
Bye, people.
Oh, God. All right.